What's up, guys? It's Aaron at the Hunting Public. We're out hunting some public land today down in Mississippi. We got a little break in the action here, and I thought I'd take a second to show you all how to do the Fighting Purr and talk about when to use it in the woods. I've just got a friction call here, a glass call, and I'll first show you what the Fighting Purr sounds like and how to make that sound on this friction call. What I do is I actually choke up on the striker like that. I put my fingers higher up towards the middle of the striker. That way the end of the peg can vibrate a little bit better, and that helps purr on the call. And I put it right there at a slight angle. And then I just drag it real slowly across the call. You'll find, when you yelp on one, you run your fingers down there closer towards the base of the peg. But when you purr, if you work them up to the middle like that, it'll help that vibrate a little bit better. Now, when turkeys are fighting, they pick up the pace a little bit, the intensity of their purring. Sounds kind of like this. And you can hear my striker slipping every once in a while, but that sounds natural. I mean, when turkeys are purring like that, sometimes they get so excited that they don't even roll their purrs. They'll do the same things. So you notice how some of those purrs aren't the same length. It's not like I'm just going. That's just repetitious. It doesn't sound like a turkey. It sounds more like somebody turkey calling. So roll those purrs a little bit, purr long, purr short, and kind of work them together. You can see how I'll pull it about halfway down the surface, and then I'll go the full length just to kind of create that realism a little bit. And I'll also do the Fighting Purr with a mouth call. There's several different ways you can purr with a mouth call. You can either roll air through your lips like this and get it to purr, but I'll use my uvula or whatever that thing is that hangs down in the back of your throat. I'll actually roll air across it like. I'll show you what it sounds like. And see, it's the same principle. You're purring real short and then louder and longer, and that just creates that realism of an actual turkey fight. I usually bust out the Fighting Purr when I got a gobbler that's hung up out there 50 to 100 yards and he's gobbling but he won't commit. I'll try throwing a Fighting Purr at him and hitting the ground with my hand, or I'll use a wing to kind of flap just to mimic a real turkey fight. Usually goes on for 30 seconds or so, and then I'll lay off of the calling, and sometimes that will get a hung up gobbler to turn and break and come into your setup. So practice the Fighting Purr before you head to the woods, and don't be afraid to break it out if you got a gobbler that's out there hung up. Might bring him right in.